2022 A-Level Physics MCQ question number 19. The figure shows the displacement time graphs of two objects P and Q moving along a straight line. Consider the following statements. Statement A. Both objects have velocities in the same direction. Statement B. Velocities of both objects increase with time. Statement C. Both objects have the same velocity at crossing point of the two graphs. This given two graphs are ST graphs, displacement time graph. The gradient of displacement time graph, gradient of a displacement time graph equal the velocity or slope. This is called slope, or this is equal the angle, the tan theta. Theta means the angle between the tangent of the graph and positive direction of t-axis. Positive direction of t-axis. That means the gradient of ST graph is equal velocity. Velocity means we can explain gradient is equal displacement difference divided by time. Therefore, it is equal velocity. Slope also, or tan theta. Theta means the tangent drawn to the graph between the t-axis, positive direction of t-axis, angle between these two. Consider the gradient of Q graph. Gradient or slope, it decreases. Therefore, gradient, the velocity of Q graph is decreased. Therefore, this is a deceleration. Q is deceleration. The slope or gradient of P graph increases. Therefore, P is acceleration. And do not have same velocity at crossing point. If you consider the crossing point of these two graphs, the coordinates are equal. Therefore, it has same displacement and same time. When we consider the crossing point, both graphs have same displacement and same time. Therefore, crossing point represents the displacement equal point, not velocity. Right. The other thing is, when we consider the velocity or the gradients are positive of these two graphs up to considered point. Up to considered point, the gradient of Q is positive. Tan theta is positive. It's acute. For acute angles, tan theta is positive. But if you consider more than this point, this considered point, we can consider if the acceleration is continue of q, the graph may be, behavior of the graph may be like this. Therefore, the gradient or slope becomes negative with time. But in this case, we did consider up to that point, we considered only positive value of gradient. Therefore, due to this positive gradients, both objects move same direction. Both objects move same direction. It has same direction velocity. Now let's consider the given statements. Statement A, both objects have velocities in the same direction. It's correct. A is correct because gradients are positive, the velocities are positive direction. B, velocities of both objects increase with time. It's wrong because of q has a deceleration, therefore velocity is decreased with time. P has acceleration, velocity is increased. B is wrong. See, both objects have the same velocity at the crossing point of the two graphs. I explained crossing point of these two graphs represent the same displacement only and same time, not velocities. We can consider also velocities are same point. Velocities when the velocities are same, we can consider a point like this. When the gradients are equal, velocities are same. Gradients are equal. Like such a point, we can choose when the velocities are same. But the answer is first one for this question.